Well, hello. It's been a minute. Now, I don't have an excuse. I just kind of haven't bothered, recording videos and whatnot. I was having a lot of issues with my previous editing software, so I had to move to something else and do a bit of, messing around, trying to learn it, get used to it. I think I've got the hang of it now for the most part. I have been playing an excessive amount of Terraria recently with some friends. Over, on my Xbox. That's not how you spell that. How many times should I hit this? Virvenatus. Okay, so 10 times. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's what I get. Well, here we are. Okay, so I have a feeling that for this, it's definitely going to be cut up a lot. It's not all going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be cut up a lot. It's going to be very much edited, is what I'm trying to say. When I play Terraria, I usually play for 2 or more hours. I'm absolutely going to die here. I usually play for 2 or more hours, so I'm probably going to be playing for about that long here, and then I'm just going to be, when I edit, I'm just going to cut it down to maybe 10, 15 minutes. Me and my friends, we're playing expert, obviously. We're on a medium world. We're pretty set, honestly. We fought all the pre-hard mode bosses, aside from, the Skeletron. Okay, me and my friend, we had this debate that, the Wall of Flesh, would you consider that a pre-hard mode or technically a hard mode boss? Because it does lead you into hard mode, right? You kill it and then you're in hard mode. We were having a bit of a debate whether or not the Wall of Flesh would be considered pre-hard mode or a hard mode boss. I personally think the Wall of Flesh would be a hard mode boss just because it leads you into hard mode. It makes sense that the Wall of Flesh would be a pre-hard mode boss, but I don't know. I still think of the Wall of Flesh as a hard mode boss, I don't know. And you get hard mode items when you kill the Wall of Flesh, to be fair, right? The Pwn Hammer, unless the Pwn Hammer doesn't count as a hard mode item, I don't know. But yeah, that was a bit of debate we had. We've fought all of the pre-hard mode bosses. The order, I think it was... What was the order? I think it was the Eye of Cthulhu. That's usually the first for everybody. The Eye of Cthulhu, then I think the Brain... No, the Slime King. The Brain of Cthulhu. The Queen Bee. And then obviously we'll have to fight Skeletron. When we actually get into hard mode, I don't know what the first hard mode boss is that we'll fight. I'm assuming probably... the twins, I think would probably make the most sense. I've always been really bad against the mechanical bosses. Even if I have, really good gear, I always just completely fail and die, immediately. What I wanted to do originally, I'll be honest, my original idea for, my first video back after a while was... It was going to be Far Cry. My idea was to play through the Far Cry games, right? Starting with Far Cry, the first one, and then, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and then Far Cry 4, so on. Because, they are pretty cheap. I managed to get Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, all for, $20 on Steam, because they're on sale right now, right? $20 for 4 Far Cry games, I think is pretty decent. That was going to be my original idea, but since I would be playing it through GeForce Now, I did notice that GeForce Now is a bit iffy when it comes to recording. Because right now, I'm just using the built-in recording feature on GeForce Now and the built-in microphone. The thing is you could, turn the microphone on, start recording something with GeForce Now, but when you watch it back, the mic quality could be anywhere from crackling and static to Xbox 360, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 lobby microphone quality, or it can actually be decent quality because it's just the quality of the virtual machine, right? The one that you get paired up to. So I did try to record a bit of Far Cry 1. I did get 20 minutes into the game. And then I stopped the recording because I decided, you know what, I'm a little bit hungry, might as well. and then I ended up watching it while I was eating, and then I noticed like, oh yeah, the microphone quality was just not good. So then I kind of just gave up at that point at playing Far Cry at that moment. So I decided to just like to play Terraria, and I had to relaunch Terraria a couple of times to actually get a good virtual machine where the microphone quality is actually good. That's another thing. I don't understand how people can say base game vanilla Minecraft is better than base game vanilla Terraria. Like, there is so much more that Terraria has to offer. One of the things I see some people like result to when it comes to arguing whether Terraria or Minecraft is better is one of the few things that I see people mention often is terrain generation. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously Minecraft is going to be better with terrain generation because it's a 3D game and the world is basically infinite. Meanwhile, Terraria, like, there isn't really much variety for terrain generation because there's only so much you can do with 2D. And the world is absolutely not infinite, but, like, it doesn't have to be. I see some people bring that up when it comes to, arguing whether Minecraft or Terraria is better, which I don't understand why that would, I don't understand why that little detail would be reason to say Minecraft is hands down better than Terraria could ever be. Like, I cannot wrap my head around, like, that just does not make sense to me. Because when it comes to content, there is so much more that Terraria has to offer and will continue to have to offer, like, that will continue to be added over time, because I don't think Relogic is done with Terraria. I mean, 1.4.4, came out, like, very recently. 1.4.5 is also in the works from what I've seen, what I've heard from, Terraria content creators. So, like, I feel like, yeah, Terraria is still going to continue to get a lot. Meanwhile, Minecraft, like, yeah, there are Minecraft, Minecraft does get, like, updates, big updates that add a lot. Like, yeah, that much is obvious. I see that and I understand that. However, when it comes to just content as it is, Terraria has so much more, and honestly, I don't think Minecraft will ever surpass it. And the reason I specify, like, base game vanilla Terraria, base game vanilla Minecraft is because, yes, Minecraft does have a massive, incredibly just amazing, like, modding scene. I see that, and I understand that. But I absolutely hate how that is also the first thing people always bring up when comparing whether Terraria or Minecraft is better is, oh, Minecraft has mods. It's like, oh yeah, it does. It has a massive variety of mods. There's so much you can do with it. Yes. But if like the game has to be massively modded for you to be like, yeah, it's better than this other game, then that's just a bad sign. Like, you're basically indirectly admitting that Terraria base game is better if you have to, bring up mod support every single time, constantly. And don't get me wrong, like, Terraria has like a pretty decent, like, modding community itself as well. The fact that people who say Minecraft is undoubtedly better, like, they always, every single time, without fail, bring up modding capabilities. And 98% of the time, the reason the subject, that argument was brought up, was about vanilla, like, the base game without mods. But they bring up mods anyways. So, like, legit, like, if you have to mention mod support being something in, like, an argument for whether a game is better than another game, like, that's just never a good sign. Like, because, like, at least for me, it very well could be the other way around for Minecraft players. Whatever, I've played Minecraft, I like it. I'm waiting till 1.20 comes out to actually get back into the game again. And And the reason for that is because it gets boring. Like with every Minecraft update that's added, you can pretty easily find and discover and explore all of the new stuff in a pretty short period of time. And once you do that, you kind of like, you get used to it, you understand it, and instead of feeling like something new, it just kind of feels like, oh, all right, that's cool, all right, whatever, anyways, and then you move on. Meanwhile, Terraria, if an update of, similar scale to like a Minecraft update comes out, you're gonna be busy for a long time. Like, it's gonna keep you busy. You're not gonna discover everything instantaneously. It's not gonna take you like a week to figure out all the new features and find all the new items and, fight all the new enemies. It's gonna take you a little while. And part of that also has to do with how massive the game is already. In terms of like tools, for example, Minecraft has less than 100 different tool types. I know it's way less than 100. Meanwhile, Terraria has thousands. Like, there are endless combinations for tools when it comes to Terraria. For Minecraft, not so much. If we are comparing, vanilla, base game, replayability, enjoyability, Terraria absolutely wins without even trying. But if we're talking mod support, Minecraft does win in that aspect. And while I do play with mods for both of those games, both Terraria and Minecraft, generally, I play the games on modded and enjoy the game the most on modded. Like, the fact that, this world, me and my friends started maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, I already have like 30 hours on it, and I'm still constantly thinking about, oh yeah, I want to play the world, I want to, do more, I want to expand. Like, constantly thinking that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, Minecraft, I can start a world with friends. It could go on for maybe like 2-3 days, and then I just won't touch the game for like 6 months. And whenever I say that, people will say, oh, we'll just mod the game. I don't want to. I want to play the game the way it was meant to be played, and not with mods. If I need to add mods to make the game fun and enjoyable, then is it really a good game? If you can play a game for a couple days, then lose interest and not touch it for months, is that really a good game? Meanwhile, a game like Terraria, it's definitely like something you can go back to every day and still have fun. At least that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Very well could be different for other people. I don't know. I'll stop complaining.